So if you have decided to invest in press relations, then of course it's important to know what type of news that journalists are looking for. So what is news? Let me say first that there's an important role to play for the PR agency. We often get telephone or emails from our customers who say that, for example, they have a new website, or that they're organizing a webinar, or that they have a cashback action. Well, let me be clear, these kind of things are no news. Try to picture yourself reading the newspaper. You probably have never read an article on a cashback action or a company that has a new website. These are typical announcements that you can send out to your customers, for example, in a newsletter, or you can buy an advertorial for this type of news, but it's not something that journalists are looking for. So what is news? There are different kind of different types of news that you can write a press release about. For example, if you have a new CEO or another employee on C-level, that's a reason to send out a press release. If you have won an important award, that's also kind of news that journalists are looking for. Or for example, if you have new offices, will you be at the front page of the TED or let go with this type of news? No, but it's still important to create this constant flow of information. So all these kind of events in your company are worth writing a press release about. Other things like financial results could be a reason to send out a press release. If you have won, for example, a very big contract with an important name in your industry, is also a reason to send out a press release. Also be aware of the fact that for example, journalists are also very sensible to words like the biggest, the first, the only one. Last week, for example, we've sent out a press release for one of our customers, ML6, who did a very special action together with another magazine, Data News, and they were the first, it was the first kind of cooperation in Belgium. And then of course we got a very wide media coverage for this type of news. And then maybe something to, a final one is the fact that you should always keep in mind the man bites dog principle. And that means when a dog bites a man, of course, that's no news. But if a man bites a dog, that's news. So always look for a very special angle to your news, something funny, something crazy. And then you can be sure that your news will be covered by the Belgian media.